What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. We got some more of Ladette to Lady, season 2 or series 2, episode 2. Thoroughly enjoyed the first episode. You get kind of a dose of seeing, all the ladies in action and how they were. So I'm looking forward to picking up. Who's going to get eliminated? It's some crazy ass shit. It has an intensity to this show. So without further ado, if you happen to be new to this channel, I gotta tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Snacks is not included, damn. You gotta bring your own. Fancy a cuppa, go make a sandwich, whatever you need, and come kick it with me. Hopefully you have a good time. Kick back, relax. Let's go check this out. Let's get it. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go. Let's get it.
All over Britain, Ladettes are running wild.
I've got that steaming. I've come home and not even known how I've got home, and then woke up being sick.
Behaviour like this is getting out of control.
I can't count the amount of fights I've had with people, strangers on the streets.
And who have we got here?
So we've devised a radical solution to this problem.
Have you seen those boobs?
We've reopened an old-fashioned finishing school to see if we can teach some manners to 8 of Britain's most shameless ladettes.
Very nice. Just like that.
At first, they made a mockery of the school. They soon learnt that this finishing school is no joke.
The whole thing is just one long disaster.
And one girl has already been expelled. This week, the Ladettes face a huge challenge when 20 guests come to dinner. They've got just 5 days to master haute cuisine.
That's going in the bin.
And while some will flourish...
He is hot, he went, so which room are you in? I went, I'll show you later.
Others will let themselves down. And yet another girl will have to leave Eggleston Hall.
I am very, very disappointed in you.
Who's going home? Let's check it.
It's the second week at Eggleston Hall Finishing School. As 7 ladettes make their way to breakfast, they have no idea what lies ahead of them. Last week, the ladettes were guests at a shooting party where they met some eligible bachelors. Now they face a much tougher challenge to entertain the gentlemen at Eggleston Hall.
The menu, starters, ravioli, acule, and pheasant.
Ingashtated fowl with cumberland and cranberry sauce. Dolphins, potatoes.
Dolphins potatoes.
I can't believe we're going to have to cook these.
It's chicken and chips, innit, really?
I'll eat those.
Gone posh.
The ladettes have got just 5 days to master haute cuisine. And cookery teacher Rosemary Schrager is going to make them do it the way it was taught in the 1950s, the heyday of the finishing school era.
Okay. Right, you're going to have to do these birds. You're going to have to take the feathers off. You're going to have to draw them. A goose. There's a pheasant. We've got a duck. We've got a pigeon. We've got a partridge. We've got a woodcock. Okay, now you take your bird in your arm like that.
The main course involves stuffing meat from 8 different birds inside a goose. But first, the girls must pluck and draw out the entrails of the fowl.
What you have to do is...
We're doing it.
Flick. To flick down. That's better.
I'm going to puke.
This gruesome task was supposed to be character building for ladies. But for Frances Rowe, it doesn't appear to be having the desired effect.
I'm so sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm going to find this really hard to do this. Okay.
Frances is an unlikely student for Eggleston Hall. The 18-year-old hairdresser likes to flash her breasts, and she also has a fiery temper.
I won't be afraid to hit someone if I'm drunk and they've said something to me.
I'd be the first one to hit them if they've upset me.
Now she's come to Eggleston Hall to change all of that.
I want to be able to feel a bit more special inside, to be more ladylike, but I also don't want to lose my personality.
But this aspect of finishing school is not what she expected.
Now stop it, you feel like you're puking every 5 seconds, right? Stop it, I'm not going to allow that. Now, just come on, just take your arms like that. Come on, you can do it. No, go underneath. Now, come on, look at it. That's better. That's more like it. Well done, that's more like it. Fantastic. Well done.
She's doing it.
The severity of the 1950s regime has come as a shock to the Ladettes. And
She can't
Principal
flash her
Jill
tits.
Harbord is on the lookout for any misdemeanours.
They have to be on their mettle at all times. There is no room for just slovenly behaviour. They will be assessed from the time they get up to the time they go to bed. We just want to see better people at the end of this.
I can't believe it. You know, they are the most slovenly bunch. Who's this? Look at, I'm glad she thinks that's a well-made bed.
Dorm inspections are routine, and one girl is a repeat offender.
Well, guess who it is? Louise.
Louise Porter has been fired from a string of jobs, most recently as an air hostess.
People look at me and think, oh yeah, she's lovely looking, glamorous, but then as soon as I open my mouth, that changes everyone's opinion.
Louise was nominated for the finishing school by her former boss.
She's just like an uncut diamond. She needs to be cut and shaped and polished off, and the world could be her oyster.
Good.
Last week, she showed potential in class.
Very nice.
Yeah.
But she disgraced herself at the shooting party. And now she's let herself down again.
Louise, why can't you make your bed? This is not the first time. 3 times I personally have seen that bed unmade.
I'm sure that's not correct.
I beg your pardon. It is correct. Well, I've definitely got to show you what I would count as being a made bed. Thank you. Right, you may get on now.
Flower arranging was at the heart of the finishing school curriculum.
Heterodentata kolchka, common name, variegated ivy.
It was thought to cultivate the sensibilities and be a suitable occupation for young ladies. This week, Jill Harbord is teaching the Ladettes how to make a formal centrepiece for the dinner table. And she's not in the mood to tolerate lapses of any kind.
Francis, have you got a handkerchief? Because that is quite ghastly.
Sorry, I have got a habit with my nose, it itches me.
Well, it's very sad, but you've got to stop these habits. That is so impolite.
Whoops.
Thank you. See that you have a handkerchief by the time I see you next, please.
Okay.
Just one day into the week, Frances and Louise have both scored black marks. In their break, they are taken up to their room to put things right.
This comes off.
It's couple of
That comes off. Never mind, which is
Louise attempts to curry favour.
Which do you think is the best? Which is bad.
But from Frances, there's a lack of enthusiasm.
And actually, are you sorted? Have you got everything? Have you got your handkerchief?
No, not quite.
Right, well, I think you need, perhaps, to mind your business, get your own handkerchief and your own life together. Francis, if you look at me like that anymore, you will be out. I can hold your eyes just as long as you can hold mine, and it won't cut any ice. And would you like to get your handkerchief and go downstairs, please?
Yes. Sorry. I swear to God, do you know when you have that boiling point in your stomach where I felt like hitting a...
The Ladettes are struggling to see the point of it all. So Jill Harbord has invited back 2 star pupils to give them a pep talk.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Hayley and Michelle were once hardened Ladettes. But for both of them, Eggleston Hall was a life-changing experience. The staff hope that meeting successful graduates will show the Ladettes what can be achieved.
So how's it been? Good.
Hard. Did you speak like I do when you came in here?
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. It's not just about how you speak.
Or how you dress.
It's who you are at the end of the day.
To be honest, do you feel like it has been a big change for you? Definitely.
It's the best thing I've ever done. I found that I can be assertive without being aggressive. I can have a good conversation without every other word being F. And you can get your point across without raising up 14 octaves and screaming like a fishwife. You can do it. You will do it.
At Eggleston Hall Finishing School, Ladettes must adopt an old-fashioned approach to love and romance. Etiquette teacher Liz Brewer wants them to make the most of their second meeting with the eligible bachelors at the dinner party.
The whole objective is to actually make yourselves attractive and desirable to these young men who are coming to dinner. You've got to be sexy but not obvious, titillating but not tacky.
Above all, they must avoid the kind of conversations that let them down at last week's shooting party.
Quite a few of you, as you know, absolutely disgraced yourself. You're now going to have a chance to redeem that, all right?
I don't feel I've done anything wrong.
Well, you did. Your conversation at dinner was wrong.
Angela Mott is a Sunday sport glamour model who's keen to move up the social ladder.
As much as I enjoy being a bastard, I know there's a lot more out there, and to get it, I need to learn to act and speak properly.
Angela has not got off to a good start at finishing school. At the shooting party, she ignored Liz Brewer's advice and discussed her breast implants over dinner.
How much were they each?
They was $3.5 grand for both.
For both?
Worth every penny, I tell you.
But it's still not clear that Angela accepts the values of Eggleston Hall.
They just told me that that is what I'd done that was wrong. I was asked what I'd done. I said I was a model. They said what kind of modelling. I said topless, and then it was thrown in my face that that is where I went wrong. You've just said
You
that
did
to
go
me.
wrong.
So what do I do in that
I told you what you
situation?
do. Look the person in the face, do it very subtly, do it in a flirtatious way if you want, and just say, what I did before, I don't wish to discuss. Let's talk about you, all right? And it's
I ain't embarrassed about the page 3 stuff. To be honest, the way I look at it, anyone who goes on holiday, 99% of people, if they've got a pair of boobs, they're going to have them out when they're on the beach. The only difference is I'm getting paid for it. So what's the problem? I bet Brewer, well, I don't know. Yeah, I bet Brewer gets a saggy chicken fillets out on the beach when she goes away, alone.
Who doesn't love boobies?
The dinner party isn't the only challenge faced by the girls.
And again.
The Ladettes must show progress in all subjects, and failure to do so could lead to expulsion.
There was no improvement in the speech. What happened about the homework?
You don't go to your break until we get it right.
Forward, side, close, back.
Those who last the course will attend a debutante's ball, at which they must look, sound, and dance like ladies.
1, 2, 3.
For one girl, learning the Viennese waltz is a struggle. Victoria Jenkins is more comfortable on the dance floor of Big Fella's nightclub in the Yorkshire town of Pontefract. The 21-year-old binge drinker has a history of academic failure.
When I was at school, my teacher once said to me, you'll get nowhere than a factory job or at Dole if you're lucky.
Back, straight back. Yeah.
This time, despite her lack of aptitude, she's determined to succeed at finishing school.
My family, if I walked out of here and being a lady, they'd be so proud. My mum, she'll be over the moon, and my dad would. They'd all would be.
and I think I'd be really proud of myself if I did it, and I would stick to it, and what I've learnt so far, I am going to stick to that as well.
Cool. She's trying.
With 2 days to go before the dinner party, the sheer scale of the challenge ahead is beginning to dawn on the Ladettes.
Okay, you've got to make pasta, make the sauce, do the spinach, make the fowl, do the red cabbage, do the potatoes, do the endive. You've got to do the trifle, the longer shot.
Let's go.
The first course is a ravioli of quail and pheasant, which all too easily comes apart.
Ooh.
Who did that?
Even the sherry trifle is deceptively difficult.
It's tricky. This is not easy for them. Every single thing has its own problems. Like the custard could curdle, like the biscuit could be too thin, it's not thick enough. So, I mean, so many different things where they can actually go wrong. So, if we get 20 trifle, 20, it would be a miracle.
I got respect for cooks.
As well as teaching them to cook, Rosemary Schrager is constantly on the lookout for unladylike behaviour.
It's this ball bit, I've got to the second ball and I'm pouring it ease and
Stop this habit of going like that. Look, watch me. Clara. Yeah. Stop this habit of going like that, if you can.
Thank you.
That's okay.
It's a bit messy, isn't it?
What's the matter? Clara, what is it? Why are you upset with me telling me that?
No, I'm not upset at all. I have to learn and I'm prepared to learn.
Fine.
Trainee mechanical engineer Clara Mayer behaves just like a bloke.
Like Michelle.
Clara works entirely with men and lives alone with her father.
She's always been slightly on the tomboy side, I'd say. She's always delighted, really, in just doing things that other girls probably wouldn't do, like swimming across ravines and swimming through lakes.
Finishing school is the first time the 18-year-old has ever been encouraged to discover the woman within.
My dad gives me everything I want. It's not that that's a problem, it's just that, you know, obviously he can't give me that female influence, that femininity, because, he's a man.
Clara, will you stay behind, please? Thank you.
But becoming a woman is proving harder than Clara expected.
Okay, Victoria. Come on, you're finding this very difficult, me talking about your feminine side. What's going on? Seriously, I need to know.
I think it's because I spent so long being, you know, masculine that it's just, it comes naturally to me. And to do things like that, I'm trying very hard in the finishing school to be more feminine.
You know what? You've got so much going for you. You've got a figure, you've got a face. It's your mannerisms. That's all. I mean, that's so simple. You know, the most wonderful thing would be if you were a debutante. If you were,
I know.
And you walked down that staircase, and there you are, Clara, the bloke, turned into the most beautiful swan. Imagine that. Imagine if you can do it.
I know, but I want that. I want it. I want it.
She's had to play the boy for so long now that in a man's world and not having any female company, I just think it's so difficult for her. Gosh, I just want to give her lots and lots of cuddles, you know, gosh. She's
Make me cry,
isn't
man.
she?
It's time for the Ladettes to cross an important line in their transformation into ladies. Hairdressers to royalty, Judy and Mimo Russo have come to give the Ladettes the classic debutante look.
Whoa!
For Clara, who has never had a professional haircut, the new style is a revelation.
She's gonna love that.
So different. Oh my goodness, who is this gorgeous creature? And it's so amazing. I really feel like crying now.
In fact, all of the Ladettes are thrilled. As well as the haircut, makeup artist Fiona Keane is teaching the girls techniques of classic grooming.
Got a big scar on my nose.
Yeah, how did you do that?
Did you fall off a bike when you were a little girl?
No, I was fighting.
Beg your pardon?
I was fighting and I got bottled in the face.
What?
Whoa! Gangster!
Wow.
Big change.
Hey, let me see.
All pretty.
Turn round. This is fantastic. It looks beautiful. My God, you look gorgeous. All right, a taxi is coming here at 8 o'clock. So please, I would like.
After a particularly tough week, the Ladettes are being allowed a night out.
Now you're going out to the pub. You actually go and be ambassadors of Eccleston Hall. Yes. I don't want to hear any bad behaviour.
Okay. Definitely not.
It's time
Danger!
to begin.
I don't trust it.
Ladies, bums in.
Bring it on.
I don't trust it.
It's the first time the Ladettes have had a drink all week, and it's a chance to show that they can now drink responsibly.
2 pints, Brick!
The Ladettes are trying not to overdo it, with one exception.
Do you realise what a big day we had tomorrow? Sit down, Frankie, come on!
Uh-oh, Louise.
Louise is soon baiting the local football fans.
We hate you, Newcastle! We do! We hate you, Newcastle! We do! Oh, Newcastle, we do! And Michael Owen loves them, he doesn't. He loves Liverpool, so get over it, you gang of tossers!
Walling out.
Her behaviour is upsetting a group of ladies who are refusing to pay their bill.
We came for a quiet leaving do from work. One of our, well, 2 colleagues have been leaving, and we'd pre-booked this for a night out to have a quiet meal. And unfortunately, some of our colleagues have left early because of the noise.
Oh, shit.
Surprisingly, it's binge drinker Victoria who takes control of the situation.
Nice going, Victoria.
Calm down. I'm doing this for all my Liverpool dudes. I can't stop you from doing what you want to do, but I think you should take it steady. Control yourself. I am controlling myself. Right, thank you.
But the evening is falling apart. Some local lads have moved in on the girls, and Laura has made an unfortunate discovery.
One of these blokes has stolen my jacket. I went to the toilet and it goes missing like that. And it's not even me, and I'm going to lamp someone out in a minute as well.
Come on, we've got to go. Listen. Vicky, have you got a line? Have you got a line?
Bunch of bastards.
Back at Eggleston Hall, the girls have to face Rosemary Schrager.
Can I just say, someone stole my jacket.
What? Why did you take your jacket off?
It was very warm.
Louise, you've had a lot to drink, I can tell. You've got that look again.
My eyes get very heavy when I drink, but...
Say no more. I don't want to...
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to hear anymore. Go upstairs immediately, all of you. I can't believe this.
Jeez, Louise.
It's the morning of their dinner party, and the Ladettes have made an early start in the kitchen. But their preparations are soon interrupted.
Stop what you're doing! Put your knives down and will you follow me now? Immediately. Come on.
Pissed.
Principal Jill Harbord has called the pub about Laura's missing jacket and received a shocking report from the landlord.
Laura, I want to ask you where your jacket has gone to.
I had my jacket on my lap all night, and I went to the toilet.
When you call the toilet, as you put it, a lavatory?
Lavatory. I went to the lavatory, came back, and my jacket wasn't there.
So who were you talking to?
They were locals.
And you didn't know them? So what on earth made you talk to them? I find the whole thing extraordinary. However, apparently there was somebody else who was incredibly rowdy. She was drunk, she was dancing, she was singing football songs. Was that you?
Yes, that was me.
And was that a young lady, what a young lady should do?
No, but they were criticising Liverpool and I was just defending myself.
Stop!
One glass of wine.
Stop, Louise. You were thoroughly drunk.
How can you explain that 4 women complained to the landlord and had to be given a refund on their whole evening meal plus all their drinks? Right. Well, I think the answer is, for this evening, certainly there is to be no alcohol passing your lips. Okay. None. And you are not to mix with any of the guests. You are purely to act as a wine waitress. You may go. I can't believe what she's like.
I don't believe it.
The Ladettes have now got just 8 hours to cook a meal of exceptional difficulty. And for the first time in the kitchen, they're on their own.
Chuck it.
Already, Frances and Victoria have bungled the trifles and been forced to start again.
0. Shit. So we need 550 each. 8,055.
Alright, so times that by...
No, I don't get it.
It's not easy. Vicky last time added flour to the raspberry juice instead of ice and sugar. The whole thing is just going to be a mess.
Whoa!
No, it's stuck to the bottom of the pan, Burn.
I've done that. I've done that.
Everything's going wrong in the kitchen. There's 8 more trifles to do. There's no custard, there's no cream, there's no almonds. We've got no raspberries left to put on top. And we've got to have this done by 6 o'clock and there's going to be no chance.
Doomed.
I won't be doing this when I get back home. Dinner parties. Just everybody come round, bring a bottle and get battered. That's how I see it, don't you, Fran?
Yeah, mate.
Race against time.
Louise is struggling to come to terms with her punishment.
It's going to be very hard. I'm not going to be able to have a good time, obviously. I'm going to be the servant for the night. And basically, if I thought I still had a chance of staying in, I wouldn't be too bothered, but I don't even think I've got a chance of staying in. I think no matter what, I'm going tomorrow. So I'm not too happy about being the fucking slave.
Always got
By
a
6
chance.
p.m, the Ladettes are getting ready upstairs. Except Frances and Victoria.
Look at the state of that. Fucking hell.
I've had to make custard now for the 4th time.
That looks better, doesn't it? I have to do that with them all.
By the time they finally get upstairs, their guests are due to arrive.
Oh.
But the girls are in no mood to receive them.
They said 7, we've got 10 minutes to get ready, do our hair like it was done yesterday.
Well, they can fuck off.
Maybe if we didn't have to make the trifle 5 times, we might have been nearly ready.
And this stupid hairdo. Fuck it.
Hurry up, come on, the guests are going to be arriving in 5 minutes. Quickly, you've got to be ready on show.
I put that on about 1 minute ago.
I knew she'd brought a chicken fillets.
How are we doing?
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing?
Okay.
All right. This is my friend Charlie.
Hello, Charlie. Nice to meet you.
Suddenly, after a week of hard grind, it's all beginning to seem worthwhile.
Hello,
Yeah.
I'm Leo. How are
I'm
you?
Frances.
Hi, Frances. Just to meet you. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
You're looking mighty fit today.
The one that just came in was quite
Yeah,
nice.
Leo.
Is that Leo?
I'm a Leo. It's fate.
Who's next? Bring it on.
Francis and Victoria have managed to get down on time, and they certainly look the part. But Frances feels out of her depth.
Yeah, no, we got that pretty good time. Oh, yeah.
I really hate that when you do not know someone and it's really awkward because you don't know what to say to them. I was like, yes, so where are you from? It is just ridiculous. I hate it.
Yeah,
Now, have the girls introduced you or not?
No, I've just
they
met
haven't.
two of them. My name Gador.
Sorry, Fran, you must remember to introduce people to the principal.
The girls are neglecting a vital rule of social etiquette.
I don't know what it is. I've had to introduce the principal and you to most of the guests.
I mean, they're not doing anything.
And they're not circulating either.
Remember, they are the hostesses. They're just not doing anything at all. They're just having a good time. The teachers are the guests this evening. We've been completely ignored. It's just as if they're at a party and enjoying themselves, and I'm not amused. It's a mark against them all, so far.
But the bachelors are impressed.
Last week it was, you could tell they were raw, red raw, and it was straight out. This week there's a lot more elegance to it. It's definitely an improvement. It's noticeable, that's the thing, it is noticeable.
Even the wine waitress is a hit.
Absolutely charming, isn't she?
Liz Brewer is not about to let Louise forget why she is being punished.
Yes, because there is a reason that Louise is not really joining in today.
Is there?
I'm afraid there is, yes.
Is she going to be like this all evening?
Yes, absolutely. She totally and utterly disgraced herself last night, I'm afraid.
Did she?
She certainly did.
I don't know why I'm crying. I just feel stupid. I'm not drinking anything because I don't want to mess it up. She's upset. It's humiliation to her, isn't it, really? She's not allowed to talk to any guests. All she's allowed to say is, I'm just doing my job. I've got to get on with it.
It's not exciting.
Excited, nervous.
As the guests move through to the dining room, the cooks go backstage.
Shit, these ones. What about these ones?
No,
It's Angela who's responsible for the first course.
Do you feel proud of that, Angela?
For these super-sized ravioli, cooking time is critical.
Yes, mine's sort of slightly rubbery.
It's slightly hard.
Just a bit.
The pièce de résistance is goose stuffed with 8 game birds.
Why are you so heavy?
Damn.
Spiced red cabbage.
Shit happened. Hang on, Mum.
And Dauphine potatoes.
Oh!
It looks like Clara has pulled it off.
I'm so nervous and just trying so hard.
And she's careful to reserve the choicest cuts for Rosemary Schrager.
It's very good. Actually, it's a miracle. A complete miracle.
Right.
But the portions at the far end of the table are another matter.
I wish I was a bit higher over my meal so that I had more power. And then I might be able to eat my meal.
And I think you need power to actually do this.
I have to say, Rosemary.
At least the gentlemen are impressed.
Yep.
I think it's seriously good. Honestly, I would say that it's...
Nice.
I'm in the same bit as Charlie. I'm actually quite a fussy eater. And I think it's actually quite good. It really is very good indeed.
And the Ladettes have taken heed of Liz Brewer's flirting advice with considerable success.
Watching them.
This was sat next to the big one.
I know, man.
He is fucking gorgeous, and he's proper nice as well. He keeps going, Vicky, just relax, stroking my arm. I'm like, go on, have a good stroke.
Whoa!
No, he is hot, he went. So which room are you in? I went, I'll show you later.
When I picked up the potato, I went, let me just get that potato for you.
You fucking keep your eyes off of him, bitch.
Jeez. They're gonna be scrapping,
It's time for pudding. Sherry trifle with langue du chat. After countless botched attempts, it's the moment of truth for Frances and Victoria.
This one. No, it's got a gap in it. This one. Oh, beauty. That's the best for Rosemary.
Ah, smart girl.
Traeger and yours.
Thank you, Victoria.
You're welcome, and that one is yours.
Sorry,
Smart.
so well.
I haven't, Victoria. Looking forward to having it. Thank you.
Leah, we should drink a taste of rosemary, because she sounds so well.
It's edible. It's edible. No, you've done it. Francis, you've done it. That's all I cared about.
But once again, Jill Harbord has been shortchanged.
It's got quite a lot of give in it.
She's getting wrecked today.
I said the trifle was delicious.
Remarkably, Louise has spent the entire evening with a bottle of wine in her hand and hasn't touched a drop.
It's going all right out there. I'm not going to let it bother me now. I'm not bothered. I'm just going to get on with it and hope that I still have a chance to stay here because I'm doing all right.
Ladies, can we now go to the withdrawing room now?
While the ladies retire, Jill Harbord stays behind with the gentlemen to garner their opinions over some port.
These young women have never mixed with chaps like you.
Do you think there's any chance they'll say they're like the older man?
I wouldn't be at all surprised. You seem to have one extremely good fan.
I thought Richard was so charming.
Well, we did notice.
Angela has taken a shine to the millionaire. But not all of the gentlemen are convinced by the glamour model.
I thought Angela, sorry, I know you're a big fan of her, Angela was trying so hard to be something I don't think she ever touched upon. It was very contrived, I thought, to be honest.
What did you think of Clara?
Last week she walked as if she was walking down the street and her shoulders went first and her legs followed. She was very much like this, you know, hooded top, maybe. You can imagine it.
Yeah.
This week, very much more refined.
And what about Louise?
Louise, no, it's
fantastic suit.
It's she did look absolutely fabulous in her suit. Yes, absolutely.
Tried to coax her out of her role as the mute with the bottle, and she didn't let up.
Well done,
Nice,
you.
nice. Good shit, girl.
Don't let go tonight. No, don't. No. Hold it. Hold it. Really well. Hold it. Come on, take a deep breath. Hold it. Yeah, that's it. Hold it. You have done. That's it.
The evening has been more of a success than anyone could have imagined.
With a lot of those girls, they've never been in a position where men have actually treated them with respect. And that's because of the way they behave. And they behave like that because they don't know any better. Nobody has ever told them. And maybe this is the first time that they've had an opportunity to be in a position to be guided and to be told. And I know we do it in a very forceful way. But with these girls, it is the only way that you're going to get home to them.
The following morning brings the ordeal of the weekly assessments.
Oh boy, who's going?
One by one, the girls must face the staff and account for their performance at the dinner party. The price of failure is harsh. At the end of these interviews, one of the Ladettes will be expelled, and a car is already waiting to take her away.
Laura, would you please come with me?
The girls are judged not only on their performance last night, but on their progress over the past 2 weeks. As always, the standards of Eggleston Hall are unswervingly high.
Would you like to sit upright, not like a sack of potatoes?
You are hacking at it. Hacking! You are the hostess with not the mostess at all.
But at least some of the girls are making progress.
I
think I've made an improvement this week. Well, I'm starting to feel more feminine.
Last night, I thought finally we had a caterpillar that was turning into a butterfly.
Louise, will you come in, please? Shut the door behind you.
Last night, you were thoroughly punished. And I watched you going around, and I thought you excelled yourself.
Nice.
There was times last night when I really wanted to scream, I'm being honest. And I held it, and it was...
Held it?
I held it.
Were times, not was times.
Sorry.
Victoria has tried hard to make the grade, but she's shown little sign of aptitude in class.
My other mother is called Ethel.
No.
Right, well, tell me how you think this week has gone.
I think it's gone well for me this week.
Well, I have got to say that your flowers in class were appalling.
Oh,
the trifle. Was that correct?
No.
Right. It was revolting.
Damn.
The trifle were revolting.
I thought she tried,
She
man.
didn't say that last night. She wolfed it down her neck.
Damn.
Angela is clearly keen to move up the social ladder. But the Sunday sport model is struggling to accept the values of Eggleston Hall.
I'm fed up with it.
What's happened to your hair?
Oh, please don't start on my hair.
Have you learnt anything in your elocution lessons?
Yes, I have been trying.
Well, I'm amazed, because the last class you actually went to sleep in the back row. Your problem is you lost your personality. You've become a wimp.
Would you be happier to go back to the Sunday Post?
After 2 weeks
girl.
at finishing school, Frances has acquired a new image. But the teachers remain to be convinced.
You are working with incredible staff. What have you learnt from them?
I've learnt that it doesn't matter how you dress on the outside, having your boobs showing. Before, I used to wear push-up bras, low tops and things, because I felt more confident.
I don't know how you could possibly be more confident half naked.
That's because you have different views on things, and I'm seeing
I
that
beg your
now.
pardon.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't expect to see anybody behaving like that.
Can't flash your tits to them.
And sadly, I never got to tell her about those god-awful biscuits.
The staff have seen all 7 Ladettes.
Shit.
And now it's time to decide their fate.
She's not taking it seriously, and I think we've got to knock it out of her, and we've even got to get tougher with her.
Is it our fault? Could we be doing something to make an improvement there?
I really feel we've come to the end of the road.
She doesn't do anything for me, and in my opinion, she should go.
She goes.
Yes, I think she goes.
Rosemary?
Goes.
Right, we're in agreement. She has got to go. We have set you a massive challenge, and many of you did perform well, and you can take pride in that. Fact is, in just 3 short weeks, we have got to turn you girls into debutantes. Louise, here we are again. Your behaviour in the pub, it was appalling, but it also brought shame to the school. I am very, very disappointed in you. Angela, you've lost your sparkle. I'm really not convinced that you really want to change. Frances, it's perfectly clear to me that you are struggling to keep up with everyone. And your insolence, your attention-seeking are not nice attributes, certainly not of a lady.
Stop, don't answer back. Stop and do your jacket up.
It's a bit tight.
The girl that I will be inviting to leave this afternoon will be Angela.
Wow.
Right, Mrs. Schrager.
Taxi is waiting for you outside. You've got 10 minutes to leave the building. Don't talk to anyone, and off you go now.
Thank you.
Sleeping on the class thing. Oh, she gave that mean grill. You saw that shit, right? Like, bitch.
Well, I think the wonderful part was that we saw exactly what Angela was like.
Yes.
In that last moment or two.
Absolutely.
It was a very, very nasty look.
It was vicious, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Quite extraordinary. That's the first time I've actually seen any character coming out.
I would agree with you.
Wow.
I was coming that close to giving Liz a smack, I've got to be honest.
Damn!
The best.
I
I
felt
ain't no
that.
lady. I'm an Essex girl, get me out of here. Couldn't be myself in these circumstances. Difficult.
I don't even know what to say. I really thought it was me. I was getting ready to flash.
Whoa!
Kiss again.
She's got flashing tits.
Get your hair extensions back in.
Oh, I can't wait, mate. I just put them in my case.
I must say that she came out with some animation, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
So this clearly was not the place for her.
No, no.
Behave yourself.
See ya, Angela. Peace! That's my sister's name, too. Peace out! Ladies and gentlemen, I thought Frances was going to leave, man, because she just got that feeling like she's the type of chick that just flashes her tits to just get away with anything and stuff like that. And you can't flash your tits here. So that's why I thought she was going to be the one to go. Who did you guys think in the moment? You know, if you already watched this, pretend as if you watched it for the first time. Who is the one that you wanted to leave? They're all characters in their own way. Let's talk about it. Thank you so much for hanging out. I am enjoying this. You know, this shit is cool. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, the goofballs, they're still in effect here. And, you know, we got some great characters here. And you learn a little bit more about their personalities. You see a little bit of their, I guess you can say, their work experience. You know, especially, you know, Angela was the glamour girl here. You know, it's kind of a new term to me because I just thought it was like, you know, a glamour model, excuse me. I just thought it was like just a regular model and shit. So, you know, I learned something kind of new. Maybe I heard it before, but it didn't paint the picture until this one painted the picture. Because sometimes you can hear a word, but, you know, a picture speaks loud, you know, louder than words sometimes. So, yeah, you got to see, you're like, holy shit. So that's what she does for, you know, for a living there. But I couldn't help thinking when I think it was Liz or one of the ladies was like, that she was very flirtatious with the $1 million guy, you know, with the guy that's, you know, has money and stuff. And you just can't help but think, forgive me, ladies here, you know, if it doesn't apply to you, you know, ignore it. But, you know, with these crazy, out of this world kind of expectations that some ladies, not all, but some ladies that you hear, you know, a lady that she wants like, I don't know, $200,000 ring. She wants a guy making 6-7 figures, you know, and the only thing, you know, when they ask them, you know, hey, what you bring to the table? Oh, just myself and shit. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all you bring to the table and stuff. So I couldn't help but think that she wants this high value man, which is, you know, a very small percentage. You know, most guys ain't, you know, rolling in Benjamins here, you know, and, you know, it's just a very small percentage, you know, like 1% or some shit. So, you know, when she was like kind of trying to mack it or flirt her way with the dude, you know, the older gent, I was like, damn, man, this is another of these type of chicks, man. About the high profile, 6-7 figure shit. I just couldn't help thinking about that. But I really did think that Frances was the one that was going to go, because she gave me those vibes that she's the type of chick that would flash her tits to just get by. It's all smooth sailing there. Imagine she gets stopped by the cops. You're like, whoop, all right, they're not writing you a ticket today. Oh, man. Our girl Louise, oh, geez, Louise. Man, she's a foul mouth. You could definitely see it was very difficult to hold the tongue when Liz was shitting on her. And she's basically crying as she's walking out there. You felt bad and stuff like that, but she held it together. She held her tongue. She did what she was supposed to do and redeemed herself. Because the way she was acting, again, obviously we know about football rivalries and how crazy it gets. It's religion to many people, and sports here, people get crazy with it too and stuff. I love sports and I enjoy sports, but I'm not going back and forth with people. Again, back in the day, yeah, when I was younger, but as I gotten older, I'm like, I ain't got time for all that shit. So I understand she's young, and she was defending the honor. I think it was Liverpool or Blackpool, one of the ones that she said. So I understand defending your honor, you defending your team. Hey, you talking shit about my Yankees and stuff back in the day. Yeah, you go a little crazy, but as you get older, at least for me, it's not that serious. And it doesn't affect me in that same way, but yeah, she was wilding out. The girl Lauren, the one I'll be saying that she looks like Kathy Burke, on this episode when she got the way her do was, she was starting to remind me not only of Kathy Burke, but she started reminding me of Maggie from The Walking Dead, like from certain angles and shit. I'm like, Maggie and shit, man. Like, but I can't blurt it out. I know it's not the most popular show in the later series, that it went on and on and on. But Maggie was a great character on the show. So yeah, I thought she was like, damn, man, she got Kathy Burke vibes here. She giving me some Maggie from Walking Dead vibes here. But I thought the girls, for the most part, are all trying their hardest. Frances was kind of zoning out with the bed situation and the handkerchief bit, and I think we all got some nasty habits or habits that can be deemed not as proper and stuff. I do that shit all the time. I'm like, I feel like an itch. I'm like, damn, oh man, I got something on me, or whatever. So we all got our own habits and stuff. But here on this show, they're trying to improve. So it's a different thing. If you're trying for something, you're going on a show and the goal is to be for them ladies, to become more ladylike. I was impressed with Clara. Clara, you hear her story a bit, also sad about it. That's how you see how cool Rosemary is, and she wanted to give her a hug. I was bawling out. I like feeling like I'm gonna bawl out too and shit. I'm like, damn, man. Because it's, you grow up, not everyone is blessed to grow up with, a mother and father, and we can't know everybody's situation. Mother could be gone, God forbid, dead. You don't know what the story is, but the father has done the best that he can do, and I'm one of those people that believe, like, father teaches you and only teach you certain things, and a mother can only teach you certain things that a father can't do, vice versa. So she's lacking in that department. The guy, it'd be like, if I had a daughter, I can't teach her how to do her hair, makeup, and what to dress like. That's not my forte. You know what I mean? But that's the mom's responsibility. So I felt bad. I felt a little sad for her, but I felt that determination. I feel like she had the eye of the tiger. Like, she really, wants to do better. As far as all of them, like when they got their hair done and all that, they all looked beautiful. They changed, or you can say transformation. For Clara, again, if she's more of the tomboy, I hope we got her name right. Clara, I think she was the tomboy one that had the job, kind of like Michelle did, and which was really cool that we got to see our homegirls from series 1 come back and, spread them. Hey, listen, I went through the same shit that you did. Because sometimes, yeah, you got older folks telling you stuff, but when you see younger folks, more that you can most likely relate to, like, oh, okay, she's not too far off. oh, she went through this shit. It was hard, you know. And like anything in life, I think that if it's truly worth it, it doesn't come easy. Anything really truly worth it to you, it's not always going to be easy. A lot of times people think, you know, success, it's like that, right? You know, just, you know, or you're just shooting up, but it's like, you know, it's all over the place and shit. You know, you go through a lot of hurdles, ups and downs, just like life, you know. So I'm proud. You know, like, obviously, you know, one has to go. You get sad. You always feel like, hey, they need more time for this stuff. But it's essentially, it's cutthroat. They mean business. The ladies are there to learn, but the, you know, Liz and Rosemary, Jill, et cetera, are there to teach you. So, you know, you got to do your best to listen. You know, I didn't do always as good in school. I couldn't listen. I was sleeping. I was doing bad shit in class. So, you know, I get my flashbacks of me just not doing well. Now I find I listen a lot more. But, you know, I would have been I would have been like, you know, bad lad, you know, when we were watching, you know, well, as we watched that show. But, yeah, I'm just as bad. So, you know, this is another great show. I'm loving it. The characters, or yeah, I call them characters, but you know, you get invested. You get invested in their stories as they give you little bits and pieces of the lessons. I always do look forward to when they're cooking. I think I have nothing but respect for chefs and cooks, you know, home chefs, and et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of process to that, you know, a lot of trial and error. There's been times I've cooked stuff and just like in the pan, the shit's all sticking on the bottom. I burnt shit. I've messed up on simple tasks before. You know, it's all trial and error. So, you know, but it's like music, like shows. There's an art to it, and there's an art to cooking. And you know, I look forward to seeing if they're gonna mess up. It gives me joy, man. I'm not gonna lie. You want them to improve, of course, but it's funny. You need that little bit of humor to it, and them being foul mouthed, the bar shits. I look forward to that. And then I look forward to just listen to what, you know, Liz, Rosemary, the rest of the ladies, and even the dudes that are, you know, visiting to hang out and experience the meals and all that. I do look forward to hearing what they're saying. Some of these guys is like extra freaky deaky. That old guy, man, the one that Angela was like trying to, you know, entice, I guess. I don't know what the word is, but anyways, yeah, he was like, hey, I hope I do any of them, you know, fancy the old guy and shit, man. I tell you, the old people freaky as shit, man. Oh man, I dealt with a lot of experience in certain jobs of older ladies, just the way they, I'm like, what the hell? You just come out of my mouth and shit. They'll use those lines. Oh, if I was a little bit younger, you know, oh man, you know, they use those lines and shit. I'm like, lady, I know what you're talking about, man. Anyways, enough of my yapping. If you made it this far, I want you to use the code word. It probably just use the code word flower in the comments down below. Nothing crazy. I couldn't think of anything on the fly right now, but yeah, use the code word flower in the comments down below. It just lets me know you made it to this point right here. Thank you to those who, you know, kick back, relax, watch, and comment. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Helps out the channel tremendously. We'll see you soon on the next one. Peace.